Hello and welcome to today's class. My name is Claudia Gallo. In today's Awaken and Release, we'll be focusing on our core area to really ignite the internal heat and our internal fire. And then in the Yin part, in the release section, we'll focus a little bit more on twists so that we help rinse out anything in our digestive system, anything that might be blocking or stuck in our third chakra. And then we'll relax with some soft twists and a little bit of relaxation. We'll also be using some breath today. We'll do some Kapalabhati in the Awaken section to really ignite again that fire within. And then we'll do some Bhastrika towards the release section. If you do have a block handy, put it out to the side. Let's start sitting cross-legged. Rest your palms onto your knees. And go ahead and roll your shoulders up and down your back a couple times. Up towards your ears, then down towards your back. Good. And lengthen the head up, and let the head drop to that one side. Back to the center and to the other side. And back up. Close your eyes, and with a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine, through the crown of the head. Good, and bring your palms to your belly. Let's begin with diaphragmatic breathing. Inhaling, the belly expands. Exhaling, the navel draws into the spine, releasing all the breath out. Inhale, filling up your belly with air. And exhale, draw it in, release everything out. And a couple more, in and out. And bring your hands to your chest. Staying with your eyes closed and your back long, feeling length throughout the crown of the head. Breathe in and out towards your heart space, filling it up as you inhale, releasing gently as you exhale. Drawing awareness into this present moment, into your body, into your breath, maybe even how you're feeling today. And keep one hand to the chest, bring one hand to the belly, and find a wave. Inhaling, expanding through the belly, the ribs, and up towards the chest. And exhale from the chest down back to the belly. Initiating the breath this time from the belly up towards the chest. And exhaling from the chest down to the belly. Inhale from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Exhale from the crown of the head down and out through the base of the spine a little longer. Take 3 more breaths at your own pace. And bring your palms together. Wrap them together, create some heat. Bring the palms to the eyes. Open up the eyes. Bring the palms down. You're going to bring the hands behind you and cross the legs the other way. Whichever leg you had in front, cross the other one. And bring the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, go over to your right side, lengthening the side body. Make sure both sit bones are grounded. Notice your right shoulder, draw it back. See if you can extend from the left side of the body. And continue breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale over to the other side, both palms facing down, sit bones grounded. And you can look down or to the front or up Choose whatever's more comfortable for your neck. One more breath, and then come back up. Inhale, and exhale, arms down. Now you're going to bring your elbows in towards the sides of your body and the palms facing up like you're carrying a tray. And take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to start to turn to the right side, drawing the belly in, then the ribs turn, then the chest turns without turning the hands. So the hands stay like if you had a tray. Exhale, twist a little bit more. So use the muscles in your abdomen to help you turn a little bit more. Turn a little bit more and see that your hands stay the same. The twist is happening from your belly, not really from your arms or from the neck. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Keep breathing in and out. 2 more. Every time you inhale, a little length, and when you exhale, maybe a gentle little twist more. Last one. Draw the belly in, twist. Good, now use your hands, bring your left hand outside of the right and right hand behind. Lift the chest up a little bit more, and as you exhale, maybe you finish twisting even more. Come back to center. Nice. Okay, bring the elbows into the sides of the body, palms face up, as if you had a tray, forearms are parallel to each other. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, let's go to the left side, drawing the belly in. Inhale, exhale out. Maybe you even activate your Ujjayi breath to help with that exhale. You're turning with more of the sides of your muscles in the abdomen, and your spine is turning as well, from the belly, the ribs, the chest. Couple more. Using those sides muscles. One more. Keep the head reaching up. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop the arms, one outside of the knee, the other one behind. Inhale, see if you can find a little bit more length. And as you exhale, you can use your hands this time to twist a little bit deeper. Okay, as you exhale, come back to center, and let's find all fours position, hands and knees down. See that you spread out all the fingers, knees under the hips, and stay here for a moment. And start to move your hips from side to side. Hips moving from side to side. Bring your awareness to your belly button, to your navel, and see that, imagine the movement initiating from your navel. So you're going to drop the navel down and lift the tailbone, open the heart, lift the chin. And then as you exhale, hug the navel up to the spine and round your back. Look back. Inhale, you drop the navel to the ground. Look up. Exhale, begin the movement from the core area, drawing in and rounding your back. All right, keep doing this cat and cow, but focusing a lot more on the expansion and contraction of your abdomen. Let the abdomen be the one that initiates the movement. And see how much you can contract your abdomen when you round your spine, and see how much you can stretch your belly when you open the heart. Couple more. Sync it with your breath. And then come back to center. Bring your knees together. Make sure your shoulders are over the wrists and your fingertips are all active. Bring the right knee into the chest, open it out to the side and take it back. Big circles with your right hip joint, in, out, and back. In, out, and back. Couple more to this side, and then we'll switch directions. Okay, now take it back, out, and in. Try not to move other parts of your body. Your arms stay steady. Good. Extend the right leg behind you. Flex the foot. Draw the lower belly in. Round a little bit your shoulder blades. Yeah, like you're pressing the floor down, but you want to lift off. And then start to take your left arm forward. Fingertips reach forward. Right leg reaches back. Right foot is flexed with the toes facing down. Take a deeper breath in, and as you exhale, bring the elbow back to your left hip and the right knee over towards the right arm. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, knee to the front, elbow to the back, and you round your back. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, round. Inhale, straight. Exhale, round. Good. Bring the palms down, step the right leg outside of your right hand. Bring the fingertips down or the block under your hands and gently drop the hips down. Lift the heart forward, look ahead, and take 3 breaths to open up the front of the left hip. Soften the shoulders down your back and let the chest go to the front. Good. If you have the block, you can bring it to the left side. Bring your left hand down. Circle the right arm all the way up and back. And you can either reach the right arm back, or you can bend the back leg and hold your foot. Okay? Or if you do have a belt handy, maybe you wrap the belt around the foot. Opening up the right shoulder, lift the chest up. Try not to sink on the left shoulder. You're pressing the left hand, but pulling up the chest. 1 more breath. Bringing the left foot in towards you if you have it. And then let it go. Okay. Move the block aside. Look forward, lift the back leg up, and you're going to step into a squat position. All right, your squat might be with the heels up. It might be with the feet back out a little bit more. You might need to keep the hands down for now. Just drop the tailbone down, lift the chest up. Take a deep breath. And bring the hands down, lift the hips up, take a forward fold, so close the feet, bring the hands to the shins, look up halfway, and exhale, fold, release the head, the chest. Good, now step the left leg back, step the right leg back into a downward dog. First downward dog, so if you want, move it out a little bit, move it out. Let's drop the knees back down to the floor. Find your tabletop again. Spread out your fingers, knees together. And this time lift your left leg into the chest, open it out to the side and back, big circles. In, out, and back. Hands stay steady, chest forward so that your shoulders are right over the wrists. Okay, circle it to the other side, back, out, and in. Back, out, and in. Okay, next one, extend the leg back, flex the foot, lower belly in, extend the spine ahead, the crown of the head forward, and then lift the right arm up. Find balance with your abdomen contracting in. Take a deeper breath in, and as you exhale, bring the elbow to the right hip and knee towards the left arm. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, round your back, let all the breath out. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, in, stretch, exhale, crunch. Good. Bring the hand down, step the left leg outside of the left hand. You can bring your fingertips or hands to the block and then gently drop the hips down. It's okay if the front knee goes past your ankle a little bit, but if it's too much, then walk your foot forward more, okay? Let the hips be heavy, let the heart pull you up. One more full breath. And gently move the hips slightly back. Drop the block or your hand to the right side. Right hand on the floor or block. Keep taking the hips down and then open up the left arm back. And you can simply reach the arm out and work on twisting the upper body and opening the chest. Or if you have a belt that you can wrap around the foot or just grab your foot wherever you are. They say when you hear the ambulance sirens like that, you should just send good prayers to them. So in this moment that one ambulance just passed by, you can just send some light, some healing light, and hopefully whatever is going on is for the best. Okay, let go of the foot. Bring the hands to the inside. You can move the block aside. Curl the back toes, lift the knee up, and come forward into a squat position. This time bring the arms up and find a back straight. Drop the hips down, and then slowly lift up a couple inches off the floor. Just a couple inches. Lean back a little bit more. Then lift up a couple inches more, pause. Keep reaching the hands forward. Lift up a couple inches more, pause. Last little bit, almost standing. And then lift the arms up, extend the arms, extend the legs, and hands down. Good. Come to the top of your mat. Hands together, take a deep breath in, a long breath out. Inhale, open up the arms around and up. As you exhale, fold over the legs. Bend the knees if needed. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, step or hop back into a downward dog. Take 2 to 3 breaths in your downward dog. If you need to still move it around and find a little bit of space in your joints, go ahead. Then inhale, come forward into a plank pose. You might need to walk the feet back a little bit so your shoulders are over your wrists or even past your wrists a little bit. Neck long, firm the abdomen, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, send the hips up and back. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, downward dog. One more time. Inhale into plank, then pause. Drop the knees down. No curve in your lower back. Go straight down, chaturanga. Inhale into a little cobra. Keep the elbows bent and use more of the strength of the back to lift you up. Then lift the hands off. Squeeze the elbows in. Good. Press more the top of the feet and see if you can lift the chest up a little higher. Neck is relaxed. Without contracting too much. And then press the palms down, curl the back toes, see if you can lift off into a plank. Firm the legs, firm the belly, and up. Good, downward dog. 2 to 3 breaths. Look forward, bend the knees, step or hop to the top of the mat. Hands to shins, look up halfway. Exhale, fold, release the chest, the head. Inhale, arms around and all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, heart up halfway. Exhale, step or hop into a downward dog. One full breath. Then on your next inhale, go forward into plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog with control. Try not to drop the hips too much. Next one, stay in a plank. You can go down with the knees or without the knees. Chaturanga down, all the way down to the floor. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the chest up. Pause, and then lift the hands up. Squeeze the shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows into the body. Press the top of the feet down. See if you can lift up a little bit more. Then bring the palms down. Curl the toes. Firm the legs so you lift the knees off the floor. Tuck the tailbone in a little bit so you activate a lot your lower belly, and then push yourself up. Downward dog. 2 to 3 breaths. Deep into the breath. Expanding the breath through the body. And exhaling, releasing and clearing. Look forward, bend the knees, step or hop to the top. Hands to shins, look up halfway. Exhale, fold, release. And stay in this fold. Open your feet hip distance apart if they're not. Take the block if you have it. If not, you can use just fingertips. And bring the block in front of you, a little bit more ahead. And lift the chest up parallel to the floor. You can bend the knees as much as needed, okay? Or bring the block higher. Okay, extend the arms and imagine someone pulling you back from the hips and your chest forward. Then keep your left hand down, bend the left knee, and take the right arm up. Turn the ribs, the chest, reaching that right arm up, and see if you can lean back as if you had a wall behind your back. Circle the right arm back, down, and switch. Bring the right hand down, bend the right knee, and peel the left arm up. Try not to sink on that right arm, pull yourself up. Good. Exhale, turn the upper back, see if you can lean back. And then circle the arm back, down, bend the knees a little bit, look forward, hands to hips, and lift all the way up. Good. Hands by the sides, bring the block out to the side. We'll do a little bit faster flow, more breath to movement. Okay? Let's do a chair pose. Squeeze the legs, lift the arms up. Sit back a little bit more, make sure you can see your toes. Draw the lower belly in, tailbone heavy, chest up a little higher. Now squeeze the legs a lot and start to go forward a little bit to lift the heels off the ground. Lift them up as high as you can, up, up, up. Up even more. Squeeze the inner legs, inner feet, then take the arms back and see if you can bring the chest parallel to the floor, okay? Squeeze in the shoulders, sending the heart forward, arms back, squeeze in. Good, drop the heels, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, hop into a downward dog. From downward dog, take your right leg up and back, heel up, toes down. Give yourself a stretch. And keeping the hips squared for now. Take a deeper breath in as you exhale. We're going to tap the right knee to the right arm up as high as possible. Lean forward even more. And inhale, reach it up again. Exhale, cross over, twist. Tap the knee to the left arm. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, bring it into your chest and step it through in between your hands, closer to the right thumb. Bring the back heel down. Ground the back foot, round the front foot, and lift up warrior one. Palms together. Back leg strong. Bend a little deeper and lift a little higher. One more breath. Good. Interlace the fingers behind you. Squeeze the shoulders and fold over the front leg, right shoulder to right knee. Relax the neck. Lift the knuckles up. Let the head drop. Inhale, lift up halfway. Bring the arms to the inside of the leg, keeping the legs exactly as they are. We're going to send the body towards the diagonal. Open up the arms a little bit. And then imagine you're doing downward dog with your upper body. Yeah, taking the arms out. Keep bending the front leg. Legs stay in that warrior one position. Good, walk the hands back to center, back to framing the foot, turn the back heel up and lift the right arm up. Pause there, firm your left hand a lot, and then start to turn the back foot to the outer edge of the foot. Flex that foot and then send the right leg out for a side plank. All right, you can also do this on your forearm if needed, or you can put one foot in front of the other. Lift the hips up a little bit more, and then bring the hand down. Take your vinyasa. However you like to flow, then come back into downward dog. Take a full breath in, let it out through the mouth. And then take your left leg up and back. Good, firm the foot so that you can see, look back at your foot and see that the toes are facing down and the heel is facing up. Right heel can drop a little heavier and the left leg up a little higher. Take a deeper breath in. As you exhale, tap the knee to the left arm, lean forward, and then take it up and back. Exhale, feel the twist and tap the right arm, look ahead. Take it up and back. Exhale into the chest as close as you can and step it through. A little closer to the right thumb. Back heel down. Legs in warrior one position, lift up, palms together or arms open. Firm the back leg, bend a little deeper, and lift from the lower belly and from the sides. One more full breath. Good, keep the legs as they are, interlace the fingers, squeeze your shoulders, and fold over the front leg. Left elbow to knee. Notice that your hips don't go out a lot. Keep drawing the left hip into the midline. Relax the head, lift the knuckles. Good, release the arms, bring the arms to the inside of your left leg, and then walk them out to the diagonal, out to the right side corner, and then walk, walk, walk as much as you can, keeping the hips and the legs as they are, and then find more like a downward dog position with your upper body, and let the chest drop towards the floor. Let the ears come by the biceps. Breathe in and out. See if you can bend a little deeper. And then walk the hands back to frame the front foot. Turn the back heel up, right hand stays. Firm a lot. Well, take the left arm up, twist the upper body, and then over to a side plank, okay? So flex the back foot so that when you put it out to the outer edge, it's nice and strong, and then step the left leg back. Lean forward a little bit maybe so that your shoulder is more in line with your wrist. And then slowly make your way to take your vinyasa flow, or if you need to, you can stay in downward dog or child's pose. Good, take 2 deeper breaths in downward dog, in and out. In and out. Good, drop the knees to the ground and come to sit. Okay, if you like, you can sit on a block or cross-legged if you want. Whichever is more comfortable for you to do the Kapalabhati breath. Actually, let me come to the front. Okay. So we'll do 3 rounds of Kapalabhati breath, just about 20 to 30 exhalations. And on the last one, when I say last one, let all the breath out. And then when you inhale, we're going to lift the arms up with the index finger up and the other hand's fingers wrapped, and we're going to hold the breath at the top. When you hold the breath, I want you to really squeeze your pelvic floor and feel a lift from the ground, from the pelvis, going all the way to the crown of the head. Okay, so it'll look something like this. I'll show you around. So Kapalabhati, exhalation, drawing the belly in, trying not to move the chest. So it looks like this. So we'll do about 20, 30 of those. And on the last one, inhale deeply. And we wrap the fingers and we hold the breath, squeezing the pubic bone up and taking it up. And we stay about 5 to 10 seconds depending. And then we'll exhale down. Okay? Let's begin. Spine long, head over your shoulders. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. And take a full breath in to begin Kapalabhati. Five more. Take a deep breath in. Lift the arms, index finger up, and squeeze. Lift your arms up and reach the energy up to the crown of the head. Hold it at the top, holding the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release the arms, release the breath out. Rest the hands to your thighs. Breathe in and out normally. Get ready for another round of Kapalabhati. And really using your abdomen as you exhale, drawing the abdomen in towards the spine, trying not to move the chest much and keeping the spine and the neck long. Okay? Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the breath out. Inhale and begin. Five more. Inhale, arms up, interlace the fingers, index up, and hold the breath at the top, squeezing the pelvic floor, reaching up towards the crown of the head, holding it, holding it. A little bit more. And open and release. Rest the hands to your thighs. If by any reason you feel a little bit lightheaded, you can pause here and stay breathing normally. You can join me for one more round. Deep breath in. Exhale, keep your spine long. Deep breath in and begin. Keep going, 5 more. Inhale deeply, all the way up, palms up. Hold the breath at the top, squeeze your pelvic floor and pull the energy up to the crown of the head. Hold it there for as long as you can this time. When you're ready, lower the arms down, exhale everything out. Arms rest to the thighs. Deeper breath in, let it all out. For a moment, just pausing to feel any sensations, feeling this internal heat and internal fire, unstucking anything that was stuck here. Okay, really this breath of fire allows for anything that has been stuck, stagnant, to move and to transform and transmute. Okay, let's come to a child's pose. Okay, preparing to your child's pose with the knees a little wider. As we drop into more of the yin practice, we relax the arms, relax the shoulders, and rest the forehead down. Letting the hips be heavy. Letting the breath be natural, but feeling the flow of the expansion and contraction through your body. Letting the breath be like a wave. As we enter the yin practice, we enter more the element of water. Using the heat that we created now to balance. Allow yourself to melt down through the mat. As your heartbeat starts to slow down, and consciously take longer exhalations out, so you send the message to your nervous system that it's okay to start to soften and to relax and to enter this more passive practice. And start to lift the head up, walk the hands back. We'll come to sit with the legs extended. And open the legs wide to the edges of your mat. Let's bend the right leg to the inner thigh. Inhale, lift the arms up, and as you exhale, twist to the left leg so that your midline is facing more of the leg. And then as you exhale, start to drop down and fold forward. So wherever you are, this might be your forward fold here. You might go a lot lower. You might use the block to rest your forehead on. And this is more of a yin practice. So notice your leg here. It doesn't have to be engaged. It doesn't have to have the toes active. But find a middle ground between the leg being fully lazy and not doing anything and it being very active. So find the middle ground between those two. And then you can let your body rest. It's okay if your spine rounds. In the yin practice, it's not that we forget about alignment, but it doesn't have to be very one size fits all kind of alignment. It's more about how your body feels. And any adjustment can be good for the yin posture. You might just move a little bit more to the front and it makes a very big difference. Or you might move a little bit to the side or a little bit back. So find wherever this forward fold takes you. We'll stay here for a couple minutes. You can close the eyes and let the natural breath come in and go. Noticing the breath. As you take another 30 seconds or so in this posture, maybe lower down your block if you have the forehead there, or walk your arms a little further out, or relax even more through the shoulders or somewhere in your face, in your jaw, your tongue. Let the breath support the release. And then slowly start to come back up. Walk the hands back. And bring the right leg to the front and send the left leg back. Bringing the outer edge of the right foot on the floor so you can flex the foot a little bit and find the shin more parallel to the front edge of the mat. You're leaning more onto your right hip, and then your back knee can go front more or back more. See how your left hip feels. And your right foot can come in a little bit if your right knee is sensitive as well. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to twist over to the right side. And you can bring your fingertips down, and you can have more of a gentle twist, more turning the chest and stay here. Or you can go down even further out with the block or without the block and bring your forearms on the floor, your elbows down. And it's going to be more of a twist in all the left side of the body. So allow the left side to fall heavily down so that your chest is facing more the front. Relax the belly and let this twist help you rinse out any toxins. Rinse out any stagnant energy. And start to really balance your internal fire. We all need a little bit of fire to have confidence, to have the willpower, and to have the will to do things, the things that we are passionate about. But sometimes too much fire can be the other extreme, too much of everything. So bringing in this more water-like element into this practice, helping that fire that we created at the beginning of the practice to mellow down and to really balance and ground with this yin-like practice. Take about 5 more breaths. And slowly start to untwist. Okay, you're going to keep the right leg here. We're going to have this one as the bottom leg. Bring it closer. And then bring the left leg all the way over and across for a shoelace. Okay? So this will be the posture here, really as if you're tying up your shoes with the lace. Bringing the feet next to the hip bones. Now, if this posture bothers your knees or anything, you can either sit on a block or a cushion to have more height, or you can extend the bottom leg and just do half shoelace, or you can bring this foot out more to the side of the ankle and do more of a 4 pigeon kind of shape in the front leg, okay? So whichever variation fits your body today, okay? Choose that. The yin practice is also very nurturing, very soothing. So you don't want to be in a posture where you're counting the seconds to finish and where you're suffering, okay? Find an in-between where you're working and feeling the release of your muscles, but you're not struggling. And we'll be here only about a minute, but really take this minute to relax through your front body. Let your chest be heavy and heavy. Letting the outer hip, your glutes, your IT band relax. Get a good stretch. Use the breath to support the posture and to support your mind. And maybe if you notice that your mind wanders a lot, either to past or to future, use your breath to bring yourself back into the present moment without any judgment. Simply noticing that you wandered off and then using the breath to come back. As you inhale, you bring yourself back into the present moment. And as you exhale, you continue to let go of anything that you no longer need. Creating space for the new. Last 3 breaths here. And slowly come up, bringing your hands back, move the block aside, bring the hands behind you, and extend the legs over to the front, keep them straight, and simply stay here for a few breaths, letting the legs release. Coming into this neutral posture before we switch to the other side. And keep the right leg out to the edge of the mat. Bend your left knee, bringing the foot to the inner thigh. Lengthen through your back. Arms up, and then as you exhale, twist so that your midline is facing the right leg and fold. Any fold that you like, any fold that feels good for you today. You can always bring the block or maybe 2 blocks or a block and a cushion to rest your head on. Find an in-between with your right leg, not too relaxed, not too engaged, somewhere in the middle. Allow yourself to draw inwards. Really giving yourself this time to ground. To rebalance, to let the yin and the yang energies within us come together so that we can feel each of their strengths and work with any imbalance there might be. Take about 5 more breaths. Letting the breath nurture your whole being. And slowly come back up. And you can move the block over to the left side to come to our zigzag shape in the legs. Your left shin a bit more parallel to the front edge of the mat, or the foot can come closer. And the right knee back more. Your back foot is on the inner edge, your front foot on the outer edge of the foot. Inhale up, and as you exhale, start to twist to the left side, using your lower belly as well to twist your ribs, your chest. You can either stay here or you can come down to the block in any height or to the floor. Relaxing your belly, letting the twist naturally happen, and letting your right side become heavier as it drops down so that your chest is more to the front, towards the floor. Relax your head and your tongue. And close your eyes or keep a very soft gaze. Soothing breaths, supporting our digestive system. Take about 5 more breaths. Maybe move the arms a little bit if needed, or you might, for this last bit, bring your elbows on the floor if you were on a block and see how that feels. And slowly come back up. Your front leg, your left leg is going to come under and the right leg on top. Please modify this posture however you feel better with it. You can extend your bottom leg, you can move this front leg more in a figure 4, or you can really tighten in from the inner thighs, crossing the legs, feet next to the sit bones. And shift the weight more towards the front of the sit bones, and then you let yourself release completely to the ground. And as you fully let go, take a moment to notice if you've had any recurring thoughts. And become more of the observer of these thoughts without attaching yourself to it and starting to create a whole kind of fantasy around it. Or maybe feeling a certain emotion when you tie yourself to this memory or to this thought that keeps popping up. Become the observer of your own feelings, of your own thought pattern. See if you can see the thoughts without any judgment, attachment. Simply notice. And slowly, slowly start to come up. Okay, this time extend the legs and come to lie down. Bring the hands to your lower belly with your index pointing to the front, indexes together, and the thumbs together, creating like a triangle shape with your hands, and resting the palms on your lower belly. Relaxing the shoulders, letting your whole body relax. Now extend your arms up and over your head and extend your legs. Give yourself a long stretch. And then bend the knees to the chest and hold your shins with your forearms. See if you can wrap the forearms and hold your elbows. If not, you can also hold your wrists. And try to tighten everything in and lift the head up to your knees. Squeeze, 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 squeeze as much as you can. And then open up the legs for happy baby. And prepare for Shavasana. Open up the arms, rest the legs. And take a deep breath in through the nose, side out the mouth. Another deeper one, releasing everything out. Allow yourself to do nothing, simply being, and letting your body balance the yin and the yang. and recover, reset. And slowly start to wake the body up with small movements through your hands, your feet, your head from side to side. You can either give yourself a stretch or anything you like. Then turn over to your side body in a fetal position and stay there for a couple of breaths before you come all the way up. And come to a cross-legged seat. Keep your eyes closed. You can always sit on a cushion or a block. Find your spine long and your neck long. And we'll be closing today's class with a little bit of Bhastrika pranayama, or I call it the humming bee pranayama. It has different ways of doing this, but today we'll do it with the thumb closing your ears. So it's right at the earlobe. You're going to close it gently and bring the other fingertips, you're spreading the fingertips into the head. Okay, so it looks like this. So we basically are going to take a deep breath in and then hum on the way out with the hands here. So it looks like this. Inhale. And make it really long. Let it go out, out, out. You'll notice that your hum can be very long. So allow it to be as long as it goes. And then you'll inhale again and exhale humming. All right, so we're going to do that about 5 times. I'm going to do it with you about 3 times, and then I'm going to let you meditate for a while. And so really feeling the vibrations of the hum and calming your mind and rebalancing your whole body and the energy within. Okay, so I invite you to really take your time doing this pranayama, do at least 5, and then stay meditating for as long as you have. My name is Claudia Gallo, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. All right, I'll join you for the first 3.